Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so we have to find the mass of 0.68 mole of potassium per manganese. So again, for mass, it would be always equals to the number of moles times molar mass. We just need to find out the molar mass of potassium per manganate. So potassium, it will be 39.1. You can just look for the corresponding molar mass, or each of them from a textbook, and then you should be able to find out the molar mass. So we have potassium plus manganese, so we have 4.94 plus 4 oxygen. So the total of that will be 158.04 gram per mole. All right, so the number of moles will be 0.68 multiplied. Our molar mass is 158.04 gram per mole. And then we should be able to find out it will be around 107 gram. And this will be the mass of our 0.68 mole of potassium per manganate. Okay, part B, what will be the number of mole at oxygen atom in 8.18 gram of barium nitrate? So if we want to find the number of mole of oxygen atom, we have to find the number of moles of our barium nitrate. Because for each barium nitrate, they contain certain amounts of oxygen. So when we look at the chemical formula over here, we know that for every one of the barium nitrate, it will contain six of the oxygen. So first of all, let's find out the number of mole of barium nitrate. So we have 8.18 gram divided by the molar mass of barium nitrate. So again, go back to the textbook. You can look for the molar mass of barium. So for barium, it will be 137.3, and then nitrate. Because we have two nitrate units, so we calculate one nitrate unit times 2. So I have 14 plus 16 times 3, and then 2 times that one, plus our original barium weight, so molar mass, so we're 261.3 gram per mole. So if we are going to find out the number of moles of that, it will be corresponding to 0.3, it should be 0.0313, 0.0313 moles. Okay, but this is a number of moles of barium. We're looking for number of moles of oxygen. So from here, from every one of the barium, we have 6 oxygen. So every one barium nitrate. So for every mole of barium nitrate, we should have 6 oxygen. So if we have 0.0313 mole of barium, we should have this number 0.0313 times 6. It will equal to 0.1878 moles of oxygen atom. Okay, now but not least, we have to find the number of oxygen atom is 7.3 times 10 to the power of 3 gram of calcium sulfate with 2 water. So we want to actually find out the number of oxygen atoms. So we have to first find out the number of moles of our calcium sulfate with 2 water. And then we're going to find out the number of moles with the actual oxygen atom, and then we can find out the actual number of oxygen atom. Okay, so yeah, let's find the number of moles. We have 7.3 times 10 to the 3 gram, and then we have found the molar mass. Again, you can go back to your textbook or periodic table. You should be able to find the calcium plus sulfur is 32.07 plus oxygen, 4 oxygen plus 2 water. Okay, so we have calcium plus sulfur plus oxygen plus water. So we have 172.14 gram per mole. And then we have what will be the number of moles. So we need to the mass divided by our molar mass. So we should be able to find that as 4.24 times 10 to the negative 5 mole. Okay, so for number of mole of oxygen, so for each of the whole compound, how many oxygen in there? So we have 4 from the sulfate, we have 2 from the water, so we have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for every number of moles of calcium sulfate dihydrate, we will have 6 oxygen. So we just take 6, multiply the number of moles that we find before. So it's 4.24 times 10 to the negative 5. And then it should be equals to 2.54 times to the 10 to the power of 4 moles of oxygen. All right, so what would be the number of oxygen atom? We just have to multiply our number of moles then by the Avogadro number. So it would be equals to 6.02 times 10 to the 23 times 10 to the 23. And we should have 1.53 times 10 to the 20 atoms of oxygen.